Hello, everybody. Laura back again. Ah, I've been busy since I got up at 11. I meet up for sometimes where I would wake up and couldn't go back to sleep. So I made up for that time. I'm good on sleep for today, and I had an appointment, so got ready for that. And a friend drove me up and came pick me up, so all good there. And I got back. Oh, before I left, I told the office about needing my windows locked because I can't hold them. I'm not strong enough. I can't hold them wide enough apart and and latch the latch. So I told the office today, and they were just here before, not 10 minutes before I had to come on. I mean, I was worried that they were going to show up during, but they understood, that this was important. It had to be done because it's letting cold air into the apartment, right? Which means the heater's having to run more, and that I'm cold at night, which I sleep better if I'm cool at night. Hello, Sue. Hello, Lynette. I see you. Thanks for being here. And so that's done. Well, after I got home, I turned my fan off in the dining room, the one that you see over here in the corner, and I cleaned off the sides, I cleaned off the back, I cleaned off the front. I got all the dirt and dust off of it. Well, that I could get anyway. And then I hit the button, right? Whichever direction I hit the button so that it would change the way it spins. I think it's going the right direction. I don't know. Hello, Brenda Michelle. And so I got that one in the dining room done. Then I did the one in the bedroom. It's it's not rocking as bad, but it's still rocking. If it gets worse, I'm going to have them come up and tighten it so that it's tighter against the ceiling or whatever. But it still rocks. It's got a little thing up against the ceiling and then a pedestal, which the pedestal is what's rocking. So I don't know if that's fixable. I do not run that thing on anything but low because of the way it rocks. I don't want it falling on me in the middle of the night or any other time for that matter, because I like to sit on my bed and crochet and get my feet under the covers so they stay warm because they're usually cold when I put them in the, once I get them in the shoes, they usually get cold and they stay cold until I switch back to my slipper socks, which, acrylic, nylon, polyester, whatever those are specifically, help warm up my feet. Hi, Colin. Thanks for coming. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for being here. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And then I found a box that needed to be torn apart, so I started ripping it apart. I'm a legal alien until 2023. Yay! And have to start going through that again like 2 years before, don't you? Something crazy like that. It's freezing where we are. It's it's actually in the 40s today. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the low 50s, probably 50, 51 highest. And oh, I haven't seen that yet. Yes, exactly. I thought so. I thought so. I thought that's what I understood. Um, so that's what I've been working on today, anyway. I spent basically most of Sunday and all of Monday, or darn near all of Monday, working on paperwork. And that's all I'm talking about that. So yeah, I can tell there's no cool breeze blowing in my windows. There was actually dirt where the locks are. There was actually dirt on the window, on the glass, on the inside. And I was like, yeah, definitely breezes in my apartment. But that's done. Yay! I won't open them again probably until, I don't know, maybe never. But I need to clean the dirt now off the window, both the bedroom and the living room. So that's what I've been doing. Um, I'm almost done with. I guess this will be the third phone case that I made for somebody in the apartment building. Basically done. I have to have her try it on and see how much it stretches on her, if it's too long, if we need to shorten it, whatever. If I need to shorten it, whatever, before I do the row back across the chain. Actually, hopefully by that time I might have returned to Australia. Oh, really? Wow. Didn't know you were thinking about going home. I mean, I know with your issues and your finances, and as you said the other day, they can't be any worse than yours. Yeah. Well, let me just say I totally get that, all right? I'm almost out of money. Yeah. So after after I get this paperwork done and put on the website, uploaded, a lot of money involved in doing that. That's what I was thinking exactly. Exactly what I was thinking, my dear. Um, then then I've got to start finding all the paperwork I'm going to need to back me up, so to speak. 6 months of this and 6 months of that, which means I probably should put that money from June because I got to get that turned in. Hmm, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Anyway, so I've got that phone case almost done. I've got another person interested, so I've got to have another one I'm doing. If the color is the right color, I will actually record that one while I'm making it for tutorial. It's really easy, but just shipping a small amount of household goods will cost thousands. Well, I guess in that regard, what you take the least amount possible, or you keep the least amount possible. Keep some clothes, and you keep, the keepsakes. And that's pretty much it. Take that from somebody whose apartment is way too crowded, okay? Yeah, I definitely needed, like another year to think that part of things through, and I didn't have that kind of time. You've at least got some time to think about all that. But yeah, I understand, Sue. So, um, get that done, hopefully today. Found out a couple people in the building have COVID, so people I got to stay away from now. I'll bet you have. I'll bet you have, especially with all those moves that you've had. Um, so yeah, I got a lot of paperwork to do and a lot of collating of paperwork, finding it and putting it together in groups. Put a clip on it so that it'll be ready for when I absolutely have to have it. And just working on trying to get that thing accomplished. So, what else? Let's see. Oh, that's right. I really wanted to do that sweater that I found, but it's got such beautiful stitches that would lose their look if I did them with colorful yarn. So I'm actually thinking of doing an even simpler sweater. Hi, Michi. Hi, Laura. Hi, all in the chat. Can't stay but leaving virtual hugs on my tummy. Thank you so much. Going home to Australia will hopefully be my final move here in the States. Yeah, I understand. I got an asthma attack just taking the trash out in the cold yesterday. Not looking forward to winter and inhaler. No kidding. I don't have that problem. But when people are doing their laundry, the smell just comes all the way down and sneaks under the door. It comes down the long hall, sneaks under the door. And I sit here and I'm like, why can't I breathe? I don't have asthma, or at least I never have had asthma. But it's such strong, strong scented stuff. Okay, so here's what I've got that I want to make a sweater with. This one is, what's the name of this one? I can't remember. This one is Your Fuchsia is Bright. I have two of these. This one is Party Animal. Get the yellow and the teal and a little bit of purple and the fuchsia in there. Not quite the same color, but that's okay. They wouldn't match perfectly if they were too close. But they wouldn't match. Yeah, they wouldn't match perfectly. I said it right. I also have this, which I had bought for somebody else, but that's okay. Spring Cleaning, that blue and the greens. Several shades of blue, I think, and the greens. And nothing exactly the same as the other yarn. So I have 6, if you count those. Oh, I have one more down at the bottom that I didn't see. So there's that one and that one and that one. Did I only get one of those? So maybe I only have 7. Oh no, there it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that gives me 8 of these. But this one is called Peacock Proud. It's that plum pink. Not quite sure what to call this one up here. And then all those gorgeous shades of that teal, that green that I love. Okay, so I have 8 of these. 8 of these, 240 yards a piece. It's size 4. And I'm thinking of a small sweater. A small, hang on, I don't mean small, but maybe like this, so that the prettier, well, maybe like this. No, I think the pink should go between those two with the other pinks in there. Sorry about the tags. I'm looking at the side without the tags. Okay, so we got the blue green, we got the Party Animal, then we got the pink, and then we got this one, which should be closer to my head, right? To the top of the sweater and the collar. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Okay, anyway, because I can't buy yarn, I need to use what I have. So, it comes down to trying to figure out how to use what I've got. I've got some beautiful, this was these are both size 1s. These had been the Yarn Bee hand dyed, and they closed out the colors. I was going to go back the next time they were on sale and pick up a couple more. Well, I came up with that idea too late. So these had already been closed out. And of course, now I can't go back and get more anyway. But I also have this one. This beautiful, they call it Finch. All of the ones in this set were given names for birds. Like the red with shades of black and gray, a couple shades of red, and it was called Cardinal. And I don't remember what the yellow one was called, but they were all named for birds. It was really cool. So, and this is a sock yarn. Sock weight, it says. So is that a 2 or Yeah, that'd probably be a two, wouldn't it? Anyway, these two are ones. This is sock yarn, and these two are also sock yarn. So I thought maybe I could do something with these, like a tank top. Yeah, I need to actually grab the one from the house, but then I would only be there at night. It wouldn't stop the it'd only be there when I'm inside. It wouldn't be there all day because sometimes I come home to the smell, I have to walk through it from the elevator all the way down to the apartment. But yeah, I know. That's a good point. And I'm thinking about, hello, Michelle. Thank you for coming. I've been thinking about grabbing the one from behind the door because I know they're not using it. It hasn't been used for 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I don't even know how long it's been since. And I made that one when we moved into the house because it was drafty at the front door. So I'm thinking maybe I could do something with these because there's 5 of these, but they're not all the same yardage either. Something fun just for me with all this yarn. I mean, I love colorful yarn. So I love colors, period. Oops, I pulled on the wrong one. There we go. Oh, I probably should tie it because if I don't, then the cat will play with it. I've been leaving this one down and I don't need her destroying the ribbon. There we go. So I got to figure out how to get it back in that hole. Not right this moment. I'm doing pretty good. Spending a lot of time on. Yes, I have. So I've got 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So there's 3 people besides myself now making 4. So yeah, it's coming along. We've got a few more days to get through. And now if it's a small short one, well, so be it. It's a small short one. Hopefully we'll have enough people there to be really good for the watch hours because next year's is going to fall off on the 16th. So yeah, I'm not worried. Yes, I wanted to be able to get to that point, hopefully before, but I'm not worried. It'll happen. Yes. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I love that. I love that we all say hi to each other because we've seen each other before somewhere else or around anyway. Um, so sorry, I get the things that keep popping up into my head. It's like, well, maybe this, maybe that. No, can't talk about those things right now. Can't talk about them anyway. I can't talk about them on video unless it was to be something that would be like for members only. And right now I don't have that ability, so that's okay. It'll happen when it happens. If it takes another year, it takes another year. You know, it is what it is, and what happens will happen, and hopefully some of it will go in my favor. That's all I can say. Um, so I've still got to search through my yarn to figure out exactly what I'm going to give away because I only have a certain amount of money that I can use to pay for shipping. So I am at the same time also thinking, how can I do other things? Like I was saying on Sunday, how can I think outside the box and make more things that would be international and not so much having to pay for shipping for things, for actual touch them with my hands things. So that's what I am working on. And I need to spend more time on that, but I really have to get this paperwork done. I'm kind of in a race against time on that. And so I'm just trying to get it done as fast as I can. as much as I can. And, you know, I don't know. I might get, yeah, I'm not talking about that anymore. I'm done. I want to talk to you about it, but I shouldn't. I can't break certain boundaries anymore. And they're not my boundaries. And it makes it even harder to remember that I can't. Sometimes things slip out because I forget. Okay, so I am still working on that video, that video, that video. Well, I haven't made that one yet. That one's good. Patterns are a wonderful idea for international winners. Exactly. Now, and they aren't that expensive, and you don't have to pay for the shipping. Nobody does. So, yeah, I'm thinking that that's going to be a major theme this time, and I think we should all jump on that idea. So, you know, you have to do what's right for you, and I have to do what I can to make the party as much fun as possible. Hopefully, we can rival. Hello, Paula. Thank you for coming. Hopefully, in people being there, we can rival uh, last year's anniversary party, at least with people. Um, so that's what I'm working towards anyway. And of course, I need you to help me by sharing the post that I put for the time and date. I also asked for donations too, but it was about 4 or 5 days ago now. So on my community tab, you go find that. It's snowing in Windham, New York. Oh, such fun. We had that on Saturday. So I'm sorry and good luck. So if you'll go to the community page, my community page, and look, it's about 5 days ago or so that I posted it about the upcoming anniversary party. Okay, and then if you could repost that, share it, whatever. I can't think of the right word. I guess it's share. Then you know, that would really help, because we need to get as many people there as possible. If it's just 5 or 6 of us, well, you know, snow is a 4-letter rude word. Yes, I know it is. I turned the fan off because the apartment is 71 degrees, and now I'm sitting here getting active. My upper body is anyway, and I'm starting to sweat. So I need to adjust that again so it doesn't get too warm at night, because I've been just turning the fan off at night. But now that my windows are locked, completely tight, shut, locked, then, excuse me, then there should be less cool air during the night to cool the apartment down. Let's see, it was 58 this morning. So it'll be nice not to have it cool off that far down, but I also got to make sure that the apartment cools off. Otherwise, I just lay in bed and sweat all night. And I don't sleep when I'm sweating. Well, I have to be exhausted to sleep when I'm sweating. Just like rain, that is a 4-letter word I do not like. Yep, it's winter, whether we like it or not. It comes every year. I know. So, excuse me. Now I'm yawning because I'm sweating. Now that makes no sense. I don't understand my body or my body's reactions to things. I am, however, wearing a sweater dress. So it was 32 there this morning. I think it was 19 here this morning. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that I can talk about. I'm gonna make the videos. I have to get the next puzzle video. I've got it all done, I've just got to do the ending spot for it, and then I've got to put the whole thing together and speed it up so that it doesn't take too much time, because it was probably about, I'm guessing, I haven't added the time up of the different videos that I did, made while I was making it. But I'm guessing there's about 10 hours of video. Obviously, I don't expect you guys to watch that at slow speed. I mean, regular speed, right? So whoever said the South was warm lied. Right now it's 27 degrees. Well, that's why it's coming down to snow, right, Paula? Uh, it's in the low 40s today. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the low 50s. So I understand. But I needed to make sure that I was warm walking outside. And then my friend's car's heater doesn't seem to be working. So I had to make sure I could stay warm till I got to my appointment. So I've got a little bit of rearranging to do. I've got boxes to tear apart. I can't cut them. It hurts my hands too much. So I'm just pulling and ripping and making this about that big pieces. And there's some I will have to cut, but the pulling and tearing and ripping is actually easier on my hands and my arm than trying to cut with the scissors is. So I'm trying to get rid of the boxes that are damaged beyond use any longer, and get them tore up, cut up, thrown in the trash bag and down the chute. Believe me, I hate it. I'd rather take them to the house where they could be recycled, but there's no recycling in an apartment building. So like I said, as a scientist, I absolutely hate that. It's like, no, there should be a place where we can put our recycling, and then the recycling truck can just come get everybody's recycling. It wouldn't bother me to take my recycling downstairs in the elevator and, go around and throw it into a dumpster, right? Just for recycling. And of course, you can't throw glass in the dumpsters anymore. In the trash cans, you can't have glass in it because the whole thing goes to the dump then. But it still really bugs me. It does. So, I end up throwing everything away, the cans, the steel cans, the aluminum cans I can take downstairs. We do recycle those for the community, it's called Park. Okay, it's the Resident Association. I couldn't remember what the letters stood for, and I don't want to say too much because, just because. So it's the Resident Association takes aluminum cans and plastic pop bottles, and they recycle those, and that money goes to the Resident Association's account, which is nice because they put on a dinner. I believe it's twice a year, but it might only be once a year. I could be wrong. I can't remember for sure. So that they do that, and then we each have to donate something, and not donate, but we each have to pay something. This year, I went ahead and paid, forgetting that I'm a new resident, so I automatically have a ticket. So I get in free. This is my first one. You only get in free once. Get in free once for bingo. I've already used that ticket. So I had completely forgotten that and went ahead and paid. So they gave me my money back, which was nice. They didn't have to do that. I mean, it was only $8. So that's cool. So I'm going to that. We do, I got eyelashes in my eye. We do potlucks once a month. They pay for the birthday party once a month. They buy a cake and ice cream, plates, bowls, plates and silverware, I guess. It's all disposable. Everything's disposable. Like I said, the scientist does not like that at all. But I take my own silverware and my own dishes down, so I don't have to use the throwaway stuff unless I forgot something. Like one time I forgot a knife, so I had to ask for a knife. It is what it is, and I'm doing my best to stay as helpful for the planet as possible. It's not easy. It's not easy. Anyway, okay, we hit 3:30. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching if you watched in the replay. Thank you for being here and watching live. And don't forget the thumbs up. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. And I will be back on Sunday for Connecting with Crochet. Hopefully I'll find something to talk about. Okay. I love you all. Bye.